What is happening, guys? Martin is back again. If you've just seen the previous video, guys, I just did a review of one of the most recent releases of Zara fragrances, which is Cool Heights. And now, guys, we're about to get into it with this boy here, which again, these are my first impressions. I have smelt it, but not enough time to actually fully appreciate what came into it when you're in the middle of the store. That being said, though, guys, you can see what the box is looking like. This one seems to be, what I think Zara are doing with this now, it seems to be that the type of color gives you an idea of where you could take it. So maybe this is more of an evening scent. The note breakdown on this one before I even get into it says it's musk mellow, iris, and white wood. Let's see what this one says. Now, guys, the other box, the other fragrance had like a level of detail in respect of the perfumers. I'm assuming it's the perfumers take on the fragrance. That one seemed to relate to New York, and he's given some form of spiel about why that particular fragrance is what that particular fragrance was, and that was Cool Heights. But this video, guys, is about this one here, and this one is White Soho. So let's see what that types to. Let's see what this is going to represent. So this we go again. Let's open it up now with the brown juice. Now this is also Jahoma Pinette, and he's saying White Soho is a musky addiction with a sensual sillage, an intimate and audacious accord, which perfectly blends amberette powdery notes of orris and white woods. And then he talks about New York on the other side of it. So this one, guys, again, this is slightly different than the note breakdown here, or at least the response from Jerome compared to the other one. I'm going to keep saying it that way because I'm assuming that's how it sounds. But at the same time, I could be wrong, but I don't really care. So that being said, though, guys, here you go. This is the box. This one is, for some reason, it's going to be brown because the juice maybe is brown. And here we go, guys. So this is White Soho. This, to me, guys, according to Zara's website, says... as I say, it says it as a musk mallow, iris, and white woods. It did smell very different to me when I smelled it the very first time, guys. And again, unfortunately, they've skimped out on this with this plastic cap. I know it's to save money, but come on, guys, you're paying this amount of time. Presentation is everything, and I think you could have done it with this one, unfortunately. But that being said, though, guys, let's get our noses on it. Let's go. Very good sprayer. This is nice, man. This is nice. I don't even know where to start with this one. It's different. This is different compared to the previous one. This one, to me, guys, smells more like it's like a deeper type of fragrance. It's not a, when I say deeper type of fragrance, the color of the juice doesn't necessarily go along the lines of Dolce & Gabbana the one. It's not as deep as that, or as complex. It smells very fresh. It smells, how could I describe it? It's very difficult to describe this one. You do get this from white woods, it's saying. I think you get this white note in there, if I could describe it that way. The iris is in there as well, so that's quite prominent. Musk mallow, it's hard to describe. This is very difficult to describe, guys. I actually enjoy this one very much. It's hard to describe it. This is one I'd probably wear, just on smelling it now. This is probably a date night fragrance for me. Let's have another spray of it. I need to have the time, guys, with these fragrances. What I'll do is probably review with it tomorrow, because this is, to me, like it's like opening at Christmas time. Your presents. This is good. This is good. It's hard. It smells a lot more down to earth than the previous one I did a review of. It doesn't smell as in your face. It smells a slightly more seductive, slightly more behind the scenes. He's saying that this one is sensual sillage, so I'm assuming that it will break down over time. It's not as bright, guys. Got something there from them. There's a slight floral. This, to me, guys, smells like this could be like premium type of. If this had Tom Ford on it, that's what you smell. You think, well, this smells like a Tom Ford fragrance. That it's not. Don't get me wrong. When I'm saying that, it's not got the level of depth. It's not as complex. The note breakdown doesn't smell, obviously, in first impressions, but the note breakdown doesn't smell as deep and as dense as what Tom Ford fragrances can be. It smells like it's. I'm smelling the top notes now, guys. I can't describe what this one smells like to me. All I can say is that this one smells like more of a date night, more seductive. It doesn't smell as bright and as opening or in your face as the other one, the Cool Heights, which I did a review on just briefly, first impressions. This one smells, it's that white woods, iris, clean, fresh, but deeper. Slightly floral. Maybe a woman could wear this as well. It's difficult, guys. I can't even describe what this one, because I don't know what else I could compare it to. The juice gives it away, and as I say, it's a slightly more of a down to earth type of fragrance. That's probably how I describe it. It doesn't smell like earthy and dirty, but it smells slightly more relaxed, more seductive, more, I'd say, more date night. The white notes is giving off this scent to me, which again is, you can see how much is there and there, guys. This is good as well. Out of 5, what do I give this one? Again, these aren't vibrant leather. It's not the same type of thing. I don't think they're going for it with this type of vibe, but I think this is actually pretty good, guys. This is cool. This is relaxed. This is more chill. This is a guy who's more like, I know I'm here. You know I'm here. Let's just get it on. I think it's good, guys. It's not the same as the other one, so out of 5, I'm probably gonna give it a 3 until I give the opportunity. I prefer slightly more aquatic fragrances, and again, I talk about the grapefruit. I didn't necessarily think there was grapefruit in the other one, but obviously this one, to me, again, the woods is in there, more relaxed, more chilled out, and it's actually now changing into something else, and it actually does smell very good. Too difficult to call it, guys. I'm gonna call the video there because I don't want to just drag on for too long and me just doing the same thing. There we go, guys. This one was Zara White Soho, and I think the name, if you imagine, like maybe along the lines of, maybe slightly along the lines of, oh man, what's it called now? Paco Rabanne XL. Let's have a quick look. It's not XL at all. There we go. Pure XS. Maybe along those lines. That's what I'm picking up on this now, actually. Apologies for the delay, because that other one wasn't high on my list, but I can smell something which is slightly similar now. And I think, guys, this one is, again, this is one I wouldn't sleep on. This one to me smells like it's one which the opening is very different from what it smells like now. I won't say very different, but there's a note that's coming through which I didn't pick up on in the when I initially sprayed it, guys. It is a good fragrance. I can't deny that. It reminds me of Pure XS slightly, and I'm just thinking, does it have any notes in there that is similar to that? Again, Pure XS has a bit of, I understand, like a coffee or like a cognac note in there, a liqueur note in it. Potentially even liqueur type of smell. As I say, this one's slightly more seductive. This isn't as detailed and the same way as the brightness, but this one's a bit more seductive. Complex, guys. I'm going to take the time with this one. I will review and do a comparison video of the two, but there you go, guys. Thank you very much for the comments, likes, and subscriptions. Make sure to keep it coming. If you do like the videos, guys, please do not forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe. I will try my best to get my ladies' opinions on these fragrances. But that being said, though, guys, this one smells really good. I might even wear this in the evening very shortly and let you know, guys, know how it goes. Okay, guys, thank you very much, Martinez. And this one was Zara White Soho. This is good, guys. Can't sleep on it. Let's see how it goes. Ciao.